Hi folks, welcome to Open Source Options. Today I'm going to show you a new open source free GIS platform that you can use to make story maps and do so much more. We're going to focus on the story maps. This is Geo Libre, developed by Dr. Kwai-Chung Wu, who's done a whole lot of great stuff with open source geospatial. But let's go ahead and get started and focus on the story maps. I'm sure there'll be more tutorials later on other stuff we can do with this. Right now, what I have here is I have the watersheds and flow lines for 3 Texas rivers, or parts of 3 Texas rivers. That are all close together, and we're just going to make a little story map to give some information about each one of these. You'll notice I've styled these already. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to Project and Story Map. And here we're going to give ourselves a title, Texas Rivers. They're crazy. Byline by me, and we can put a footer on there. We can change this to darker light panel theme. Doesn't matter. The next thing we want to do now is we want to add a chapter. We can adjust these other global settings as well. Let's just start with the chapters. So let's start with chapter 1, and let's call it Texas Rivers. Now I have some text and images that I'm going to paste in here so you can see what they are. So I'm just going to grab my text for this slide, for this chapter, and paste it over. I have an image that I'm going to grab and paste over. And now the thing you're really interested in is the map stuff. So let's go in and let's compose our view on the map. So we can set to our current view. We can go in here to compose it on the map. And I'm going to just zoom out a little bit here. And we're going to stick these watersheds up at the top of our map like this. I'm going to save the review and return to the story map. And then I'm going to adjust this chapter so that my text appears, the panel, the image in the text will appear center. And hopefully we'll do center bottom maybe. We'll see how this looks, and we can click on present to see what it looks like. And we can see that really covers things up. So we're going to try to adjust this to make it a little nicer. So let's exit here and let's go back to compose on map. And we can drag, I can use my right click to rotate and change perspective. So we saw that kind of appeared in the middle. Let's come throw these like this and zoom in a little, and that will give us our angle there. And we'll come and we'll change and we'll put our panel on the left. We have different map animations, fly to, ease to, jump to. Doesn't matter. Now I want to add my layer effects. This is where things are going to matter. Shows us the layer. This will tell us the layers that are going to show. So let's add 6 layer effects, one for the flow line and one for the watershed boundary of each of these. So I'm going to select all of these here and make sure they're all turned on initially. Okay, and we'll have these all with the 1 for our opacity. And now we can click present and see how it looks. And we want to move that down just a little because we have this header up there that's taking up some space. So let's just exit and let's just go back to our compose on map and just drag this down here. And let's go back to save the view. I'm going to get rid of these because they cover up a lot of the map that I want to show. Now we can click present And you can see it's looking a little better. I just want to move that over just a little more to the side because when I went wide view, things looked a little different. So we'll exit. We'll come back down, compose on map one more time, slide that over here, a little more rotation that way, and now we should be good to go. All right, so let's save that view and return to our map, and let's add our other chapters now. So let's add a chapter number 2. This will be the Guadalupe River. I'm going to add my text for the Guadalupe River, which is prone to some major flooding. There was a flood just a couple years ago that was very serious there. And we'll add that there. Let's get the text for my image. And put that there. And now we'll come down, we'll add layer effects. And I'm going to add 4 layer effects here. I'm going to turn off 4 layers. And this is on entering this panel. So there's 4. I'm going to turn off the San Marcos River and the Blanco River. So we'll get all those on there, and then we'll just slide these back to 0. And then what I'm going to do is compose my layer view on the map. This here is the Guadalupe River, and so I'll make sure it is very visible in the frame and leave the others there, and we'll save that view. Now we'll add another chapter here. This will be the San Marcos River, and I'll go grab the text. This is a very pretty river. The Guadalupe is also very pretty when it's not raging in a flood. And we'll grab the image. And we'll leave that as left. And now we're going to compose the view on the map again. The San Marcos River is right here. Oops. I'm going to zoom in on this here like that. Oops, try to get a little different perspective on it. Like so. Put it right there. And then we can save that view. And we can come in and let's add our on enter. And so we want to add 4 layer effects again. And this time we want to include the Guadalupe River is already off, so we want to include the San Marcos River. And the Blanco River is already off as well, so we can just, oh sorry, the Guadalupe River is turned on, so we need to turn that one off and make sure the San Marcos is turned on. So San Marcos on, Guadalupe Basin and flow line off. And now we can present this, and we can go to the Guadalupe River, we zoom in, the San Marcos River, and we zoom in. We can adjust that and slide it over so that we're not covering it up with our panel. So let's go exit, and let's just adjust our view here and slide that over this way. And we'll save that, and let's go to chapter 4. And here we're going to have the Blanco River. And let's get our text and image. This river goes dry for part of the year, most of the time. Grab this. And then we're going to add our layer effects. So on enter, we're going to add 4. We're going to have 4 layer effects on entering, 2, 3, 4. And we want to make sure that we turn on the Blanco River and turn off the San Marcos River. And so we're going to turn off San Marcos. And then when we exit, we want to just make sure everything gets turned on. Not that it's probably going to matter, but we can just do all of these to turn them on. Okay, and they're all turned on. All right, so now we have this already. Let's go ahead and present and see what it looks like. All right, so we start out, we can see our watersheds over here on the right. We click to go to the Guadalupe River, we zoom to that. We click to the San Marcos River, and we zoom to that one. And we go to the Blanco River. And we forgot to adjust the view, so let's go ahead and click Exit. And let's adjust the view on the Blanco River. And let's compose on map. Let's zoom out. Let's slide it over like this. And maybe if I can get it to rotate okay. This rotates differently than other things I've used, so it's giving me a few troubles here. And now we'll zoom in a little more. Something like that should be good. Save view, and let's present one more time to see it. There are watersheds, the Guadalupe, the San Marcos River, and finally the Blanco River. And there is a story map that we just made really easy and for free. Now there are a few options for exporting this. So we can export this to a JSON to save it. I already have a sample one I did. We'll do this number 2. We'll click save. We're able to import it back in that way. We can also export in HTML. And by doing this, we'll be able to send this to people and open it, and I'll show you that here in just a sec. And we can also export it as a PDF. We can select all these things. We're going to select this on letter size. We'll leave it all like this. We'll click Generate PDF. It's generating. PDF is generated. Let's save this. And let's just take a look at these outputs really quick. So here is our PDF that just opened up automatically in Acrobat Reader. So we can scroll through, we see the image, and we see the text that goes along with each one of those. And there you have it. It's just that easy. It didn't like some of the images I gave it, so you have to play around with that a little bit, but we can see the maps for all of those. All right, let's get rid of that. And let's take a look at the HTML file. So I'm going to go ahead and just open that and show it to you. So let me open it over here. Oh, wrong thing. Here we go. The HTML is going to open up here. You can see we don't have the satellite imagery in the background. We just have kind of the basic background map. But we can go and click through this whole thing and see all of our symbology and everything. So that's really, really neat to do. All right, there's how you can make a story map very easily for free using Geo Libre. I expect to see more great things coming out of this platform. Hopefully you found this useful, and thank you for watching.